a digital entrepreneur. Now, this is not what I've always done. I come from a banking background. So, in the past in Kenya, I have worked for two different banks. Now, I left the banking sector and I became an entrepreneur because I didn't like being told what to do. I wanted to be the boss. In employment, there is always a boss. So I said, well, let me go to entrepreneurship. And I ventured into entrepreneurship. So I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. And I built a business over in most of Africa and most parts of Europe. So I did build a business that covered most parts of Africa and most parts of Europe. So I know what it means to be employed. I know what it means to be an entrepreneur. I also know the third place. What happens when you close a business? And for me, I realized for the first time in 38 years, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I didn't have a career. I had nowhere to go to. Yet I was used to waking up to go to a business, waking up to go to a job. So the third place, I call it no man's land. No man's land means you don't have a job, you don't have a business, you're looking for something to do. You're in between. You are looking for something to do. Number 4 is where I am now. I call myself a digital retiree. I call myself a digital retiree. So, question to you. If you're currently in employment, please type letter E for employment. If you're a business owner, please type letter B for business. Welcome, Carrie. Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Ojino. Welcome, Tabi. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome. If you're currently in employment, please type letter E. If you're a business owner, please type letter B. If you are if you are looking for something to do, you're in between jobs, you're looking for something to do. If you're in no man's land, please type letter L. If you're a retiree, please type letter R. And you're very welcome. Good morning, and welcome. Mr. Sid L. Ojino L. Looking for something to do. You're in no man's land. You're trying to figure out what next. Good. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the feedback. Yes. Tina is E, employment. Thank you, Tina. Good morning. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. Now, I know the 4 places. Let's agree. No matter which country you are in the world today, no matter where you are in the world today, the high cost of living, so no matter where you are in the world today, you're going to hear common words like inflation, high cost of living. In the past, you could live on one income or even no income. But today you realize your current source, whatever you have as income, as finances, is going faster than you would have imagined because of inflation and the high cost of living. It doesn't matter whether you're in Europe, whether you're in America, whether you're in London, whether you're in Spain, whether you're in France, whether you're in South Africa, Angola, Egypt, Tunisia, Turkey. It doesn't matter whether you're in New Zealand, Japan, Sweden, France. No matter where you are in the world, the economy is the same. No matter where you are in the world, the economy is different. You're welcome, and thank you, Howard. Thank you, Mr. Seed. Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Mr. Seed. Yes, if you can find a notebook and a pen, let's do this together. Let's warm up the live. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the double tap. Yes, you make a difference. And thank you for being on the live. This will be a value conversation. And the conversation that we're having this morning, is around what is it that you can do as you prepare. For a lot of people are saying, I would like to retire in style. There's somebody who's saying, I want to retire early. There's somebody who's saying, I don't want to work for the rest of my life. I want to be able to have good income and I can choose when to retire. If you're that person, you're saying, I want to be able to take a break yet have income, in my what we call passive income, multiple streams of income, and you want extra income. So if you have a notebook and a pen, let's do this together. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Good morning, and let's do this together. Yes, let's do this together. All right, my name is Joyce, and I was just sharing my story. I know the 4 places. I know what it means to be employed. I know what it means to run a business. I know what it means to wake up and not have a job, a business, a career. To wake up and I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the day because I don't have a business, because I don't have a job. So I would wake up and ask, what am I going to do? That for me was not a nice place to be at. I like to wake up to go to do something. Now, I prayed to God and I said, God, show me what to do. Rebuild me, restore me. Show me what I can do. Show me what it is that I can do. So one morning, right here on social media, I see a gentleman with a whiteboard and a marker pen. I stopped scrolling and I listened to him. He was speaking the language I wanted to hear. He kept saying 2 words: social media skills, digital skills. Hey, wait a minute. I paused. I listened. He was saying things I wanted to hear. And that's what I want to share with you this morning. How much time on average do you spend online? Please type that in the comments. On average, how much time do you spend online? I'll tell you how much I spend. You tell me, how much time do you spend online? Because we are online. You came online, I came online. How much time do we spend online on average? On average, how much time do you spend online? On average, how much time do you spend online? 3 hours. Thank you, Willie. Thanks, Willie. 3 hours. Okay, good. Thank you, Willie. Thank you. Appreciated. Okay, good. Anybody else? How much time on average do you spend online? On average, how much time do you spend online? Okay, so I'll tell you, I still do, I spend 4 to 5 hours online. Now, what is it that brings people online? What is it that you're doing, or what are you looking for online? People come online. People come online for 2 things. Number 1, education. Number 2, entertainment. Number 3, both education and entertainment. Now tell me, which one brings you online? Is it education? Is it entertainment? Is it both? Please tell me which one brings you online. And you're very welcome. Thank you, Nita Will, Nita Wangari. Thank you, Wangari. Thank you, Wangari. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Both, Willie. Hey, thank you, Willie. Hey, thank you, Willie. You're on toes. Thank you, Willie. Good job. Thank you, Willie. You're on toes. You're on toes. I love that. Thank you very much. Very good. So for Willie, it's both education and entertainment. Fantastic. Now, there are 5 billion people who come online every day on all the social media platforms. 5 billion. Amazing, right? Now, they're all either looking for education, entertainment, or both. They are looking for any of the 3: information or education or entertainment or both. Now, let's break it down even further. 4 categories of people that you're going to find online. 4 categories of people that you're going to find online. 4 categories of people that you're going to find online. Four categories of people that you're going to find online. Number 1, content consumer. Number 2, content creator. Number 3, you're going to find an influencer. And number 4, a social media expert. Let me say this again. There is a content consumer, there is a content creator, there is an influencer, and there is a social media expert. Now, what it is that I came across is education that would teach you how to create an impact on social media, such that you learn how to brand yourself, you learn how to position yourself, and you can now maximize on your presence on social media. So what I have access to is education for social media. It's an American educational course created by an American entrepreneur. Now, if you know about Americans, they are very smart for system. Americans are very good for systems and automations. So this is an American educational course that teaches you what to do online on social media. It's like going to driving school and you learn how to drive. Now, this course is called the driver's license for social media. That's what I call it. I call it the driver's license for social media. The same way, it's a practical skill. It's a practical a skill set. You're learning a new skill. You're learning a new skill. Now, the lady who created the program, she's a grandmother in America. I keep saying, I think she imagined it would only serve America. But because of social media, the information traveled from America to South Africa, and the information found me right here on social media one morning, just like this morning. And I said, wow, this is what I've been thinking about. I was wondering if there could be something like this. So let me take you through to understand. If you've ever heard of Uber or Airbnb, anybody who knows Uber or Airbnb, or if you have ever used Uber or Airbnb, anybody? If you've ever used Uber or Airbnb, anybody who's ever used Uber or Airbnb, because those are digital businesses. If you've ever used Uber or Airbnb or Netflix, any of these three, Netflix, Uber, or Airbnb, if you've ever used any of these three. So the educational program I'm going to share with you is Education for Social Media, created similar to Netflix. Netflix, thank you, Willy Willy. Hey, thank you, Willy Willy. Created similar to what Netflix looks like. You see, the same Netflix that you are watching in America is the same Netflix that's being watched in Canada, in South Africa, the same one, Netflix. Why? It's a digital television entertainment program. Once Netflix has been created, once the same Netflix has been created, it will now be distributed world over. Today, Netflix has 300 million users, and they can turn on their television sets at the same time, and they will access the same Netflix at the same time. Now, that is similar to what I'm going to share with you this morning, which is education for social media. Let me say this. You don't need to be computer literate. I'm not. I was born BC, before the computer. So I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. I only knew one thing in June of last year. I needed to do something different so that I can have an income source. I wanted to do something different so that I can have a source of income. The old way was not working. Doing things the old way was not working. So I really needed a new way of doing things. I really needed a new way of doing things. So that's what I want to share with you now. That's what I'd like to share with you now. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So what is this program about? The program is called the Legacy Builders Program. It's called the Legacy Builders Program. Legacy Builders Program has been broken down into 4 different parts, and you choose where to start. Just like the educational system where you go to high school, diploma, degree, or master's, this program is in 4 levels. You choose where to start. It's not complicated. Remember, I've said I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. I had just closed a 20-year-old business and I was looking for something to do. I wanted something that would give me ease and grace. In fact, my prayer was, I told God, give me something to do that will give me ease and grace. My prayer items, or my 2 words, were ease and grace. Now, I had worked for over 38 years, both working in the bank and running a business. But now what I wanted ease and grace. Let me share with you something. I came here on social media. I listened to a gentleman. He talked about social media skills. He talked about digital skills. I paid attention. I got what he was saying. And June of last year, I took action. I'm grateful that I started my home-based business. I no longer need to go to work. I work from home. I used to pay salaries and workers, salaries and office rent. I no longer pay those overheads. I used to have to restock on a business. I no longer need to restock on a business. In other words, what I say is God answered my prayer. I wanted to have my cake. I wanted to eat my cake. Let me break it down further. If you've ever started a business, closed the business. Anybody here who's ever opened a business, closed a business, you know what that experience, you've had that experience of opening a business, running a business, closing a business. Anybody like that who's on the live? You've ever opened a business, closed a business? Anybody? Anybody who's ever opened a business, closed a business? Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Aha. Yes, thank you. So you can relate. Let me share with you. I closed the 20-year-old business. And the reason I closed the 20-year-old business is because the business was no longer serving me. People normally say, I'm running a business. But I realized I was not running the business was running me down. Why did I close a 20-year-old business? And I found myself on ground zero. I found myself ground zero. I needed to start afresh. Why close a 20-year-old business? Let me explain to you why. The business was no longer serving me. The business stopped making sense. The reason I closed the business, it was no longer serving me. It stopped making sense. The business stopped making sense. I came home to look for something to do. I came home to think what my next move would be. Thank God for social media because I saw a gentleman right here with a whiteboard and a marker pen. Willy Willy, thank you. My business is running me right now. I feel you, Willy Willy. I get you. I got you. You're at the right place at the right time. This is why I love social media. That perhaps in my sharing my story, you'll be able to see something that you are blindsided on, something that you're not willing to accept, Willy Willy, something that you're not willing to accept, Willy Willy. So thank you for sharing. I'm going to take you through, I'll share my story up to what it is I decided to do. And thank you for sharing. Thanks, Willie. And if you have a notebook and a pen, please take down key points. So I see a gentleman, he's talking, when he's talking, whatever he was saying was making sense and it was making sense. So I said, wait a minute, this guy is talking to me. This is something I can understand. He's talking about me. Because why am I running a business that is running me? Why am I running a business with huge overheads? And at the end of that month, when I summarize what I have done at the end of that month, there is no profit. So the business was running me, not me running the business. Nowadays, I just shake my head at the end of the month and I realize I was not doing the right thing right then. I now see a lot of businesses with physical premises closing. Now, I've traveled all over the world. I've been to Europe, America, the Asian countries. I've traveled virtually everywhere. And I now notice that the trend of business closure is not just in my country. It is a global thing. You're realizing that what people thought were businesses 5 years ago are no longer working the way they used to. Two of my favorite shops or stores when I go to America is Macy's and Forever 21. Macy's is a 150-year-old business. Macy's is a store that sells clothes. Would you imagine a 150-year-old business closing? It is closing. Forever 21 has closed and they've closed thousands of branches and sent thousands of workers home. So what is going on in what we considered profitable businesses? 4 key points. 4 key points. Write them down as we go along. 4 key points. Number 1, the global economy. When we talk about the global economy, you're hearing about trade wars, tariff wars. The point is whether if you're an importer or exporter of physical goods and products and services, you're now realizing taxes and tariffs are different. The global economy is different. It's constricted. It's going through something. It's going through a winter season. Number 2, the digital economy. Number 3, artificial intelligence. Number 4, social media. If you can remember these 4 key points as we go along, if you can remember these 4 key points as we go through this session, you're going to appreciate that you are at the right place at the right time. You're going to appreciate you are at the right place at the right time because information plus action equals transformation. So let's do this. Now, What is it that I'm going to share about? It's an American educational course or program that will give you social media skills. There are 4 levels at which you can get started. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights. This course, this educational program will teach you what to do on social media so that you can brand yourself, position yourself, and maximize on your social media presence. I'm not tech smart, I'm not computer literate. The one thing I knew is I was already spending time online and I wanted to know these skills. There are now new careers, business options that are online on the digital space. I was looking for legit, I was looking for long term, I was looking for a pension plan. I wanted to retire with ease and grace. So I wanted something I could trust. I didn't have time to experiment. I wanted long term. I wanted something I can do for the long haul. I was not going to experiment. So I really wanted something that would serve me. That's what I wanted. I wanted a business that would serve me. So when I came across this information, I realized this is what I've been looking for. Now, when we talk about a course or a program, what's the core content? What is the syllabus? What is the educational material? Or what is the benefit of this program? Number one, it is a beginner-friendly program. It's not complicated. It is beginner-friendly. Number one, it is a beginner-friendly program. Number one, beginner-friendly. So we're talking about the program. What it is that I'm sharing this morning is about a program. The program is beginner-friendly. What does that mean? You don't need to be tech smart. You don't need computer skills. I'm not computer literate. So I would have been the first one to say I can't do this because I'm not tech or computer literate. I didn't go to computer college. Yeah. Number two, you're beginner friendly. Number two, it's you have coaches and mentors. You have coaches and mentors. You have access to coaches and mentors. A mentor is somebody who has the result you want. They're already successful and you want a piece of what they have. Number three, beginner friendly coaches, it is you can use and resell the same program. You can use and resell the same program. And then number four, you're getting certified. You are getting certified inside the program. Those are the 4 key points. Number one, it's beginner friendly. You have access to coaches and mentors. It is you use the same course and you can resell the same course, and you are getting certified. You're getting certified or accredited inside the program. You're getting certified or accredited inside the program. Now, so that's the educational program. Having closed the 20-year-old business, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to cover my head and sleep. I didn't want to do anything. Then I realized my bills were piling up. My bills are piling up. So the question was, if you do nothing, the bills won't take themselves away. I need to do something so that I have a source of income to clear my bills. That's when I said, let me do this. Even if I am not understanding it, let me take the coaching, let me take the training and get started. What the program says is you need at least 2 to 3 hours per day to start working. 2 to 3 hours per day. You need good internet and you need a smart device. You also need to be coachable. Those are the basics. I had all 4. I even had a lot of time, by the way. I had a lot of time. So I said, this is okay. I have time. I'm willing to do this. Yes, I'm ready. So number one, the program. Now, when we talk about education, like this book, this is the book about Uber. This is the Uber story. This is the story of the founder of Uber. This is the story of the Uber founder, the person, the gentleman who started Uber. This is his story. Now, let me tell you something. Education normally sits in a physical book like this. But now, with the digital space, with technological advancement, with all these innovations that are going on, you're now hearing things like ebooks, digital education. You're now hearing people are doing degrees online, certification online. You can study a course online. So the kind of education I'm talking to you about will sit on the internet. This education will sit on the internet. So you need the program, then you need a website, then you need a domain. So you need 3 things together. You need 3 things together. I hope you're taking notes as we go along. I hope you're writing. as we go along. I hope you're writing as we go along. Now, number one, I have said you need the actual program, the course content. This is not geometry, geography, or mathematics. It's not complicated. It's purely education for social media. In any case, you're spending time online on social media. It's just as well that you can learn how to do the education. That is what I would say. So number one, the program. Number two, you need a website. And then number three, you need a domain. So these are the three things you need: the actual program, the website, and the domain. Those are the three things you need: the actual program, the website, plus the domain. Let me say again, you don't need to be tech smart. You're not building the website from scratch. You're getting a done for you website from the company, and it is an automated website, which means what? The website will be working in the background on your behalf. The website will be working for you 24/7, even when you're doing something else. That's the advantage of having an automated website. That's the advantage of having an automated website. Now, you purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights. What does that mean? It means you can now resell the same program over and over again, as if you're the one who created it. And anytime a customer purchases from you, you keep the 100% commission, the 100% profit, or the full value of the course. It's like drilling an oil well or a borehole for water. You do the task once. Your work after that is to keep collecting the water or the oil. The work is to keep collecting the water or the oil. You do the initial task. After that, there are activities that will help you draw out the income. What are these activities which I have to do every day? I'll create 3 pieces of content: 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. You create content that can be faceless or with your face. You can create content that comes with animations. We call it artificial intelligence. Nowadays, your smartphone can be your photo editor. It can be your music maker. You can create videos and pictures with words and music. So even if you're camera shy, remember, it is on social media. So you will create content. It is content on social media. Think about it. How many people do you know who got onto the online space as content creators, influencers on social media? They are living very well. They have very good results. Why? Because that space is growing. That space is open. You're not even being asked for any, there is no, how do I say, there's no ruler, like a straight line or way of how you can do, of what you can do on social media. You can choose entertainment or education. You decide where you're going to be, or you can choose for in between both. So like I said, you purchase once off and you own the program. Yeah. All right. Please let me know your country. Please let me know your country as you come into the live. Please let me know your country, because what I'm sharing with you is an international business that you can work from anywhere in the world. I'm sharing with you an international business that you can work from anywhere in the world. It's not crypto, it's not forex, it's not trading, it's not MLM. There is no upline, there is no downline, there is no referral, there is no recruiting. All right. So once off purchase, what is the pricing? It's $39 for the website. It's $45 for the domain. It's $100 for the program. So let's do the total. 100 plus 39 plus 45. The total to start is $184. You own the website, you own the program, you own the domain. What next? Sell what is inside your website. Market what is inside your website. When people now come to your website, they purchase what you have. For me, in my case, my website is on my profile, joycewawerudigital.com. My website is on my profile. If you double tap on my face, start by following me so that you're safe from the fake accounts. Start by following me so that you're safe from the fake accounts. And then when you get onto my profile, you're going to find joycewawerudigital.com. Exactly the way my name profile is, but it has .com at the end. Now you hit on that, you click on it, and then it opens up, and you're asked to type in your email address. Then you click yes. When you click yes, you will receive a blueprint. That blueprint will show you exactly what I'm saying. You'll be inside the website, and you can now get the full information about the business that I'm sharing with you. Now, if a customer comes to your website and they purchase, the $100 is yours. Another customer buys another 100. Another customer buys another 100. In other words, you can resell the same one program to 10 customers, to 100 customers. You're not restocking, and anytime they purchase, the $100 comes to you. Anytime they purchase, the $100 comes to you. Anytime they purchase, the $100, that's the meaning of 100% commission, master resale rights. Let's imagine in this month of May, you have 10 customers. That's $1,000. Put aside 800, enjoy yourself, treat your family. Use 200 to upgrade your account. You move from $100 to 300 to 600 to 900. There are 4 different levels. You're the one who will choose where to start. So let's do this so that you can visualize it. There are 4 different levels. It is you to choose where to start. The first program is called the Launchpad. You're launching into the digital space. Then we have the Blueprint. Then we have the Digital Mastery. This is the third program. Then we have the Legacy Builder. Each of them has a different component of education. The higher you go, the cooler the breeze, you know. Now, the Launchpad is $100, including the website and the domain fee. This is $184, $384, $684, $984. You are the one to choose which of the programs to start with. So if you go for the Launchpad, this is $100, $300, $600, and $900. If you purchase the $100 program, that's the only one you can resell. But anytime a customer buys from you, the $100 comes directly to you. This is not those places where people say, do I have to withdraw? No, it comes directly to you. Then if you purchase the Blueprint, you're going to now be able to sell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. So this is 300 and 100. Both are inside your website. If you buy the Digital Mastery, now you can sell $600, 300, and 100. If you buy the Legacy Builder, now you can resell 900, 600, 300, and 100. You don't need to be tech smart. You don't even need to talk to your relatives and friends. By the way, it's really interesting. Many people imagine that your relatives and friends can actually be your business partners. Not necessarily so. I discovered when I started in June, because I came to a place where I did not have a following. I didn't have any following on this social media platform. I started from ground zero. I just created content, and the content got me people to now come and look at what I'm talking about. That's exactly what you're trained to do. You're going to be trained on attraction marketing. You're going to be trained on content creation. Today, I have customers in Canada, America, South Africa, Angola, Japan, Sweden, Ghana, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Somalia, even some countries I have never been to. How come? You create content, and then the person who likes your message will come in, start following you, get to the website, purchase, and they do the exact same thing that you're doing, and they are keeping 100% profit. I'd never heard of 100% profit business before. When I had the 100% profit, I said, hey, this is what I've been looking for. People who sell real estate, insurance, people who sell cars, they generally earn a commission of between 1 to 30% commission. For me, who's marketing digital education, it's 100% commission. People who sell physical products like this, anybody who's selling physical products like this, you need capital to restock. You need capital to restock. I'm selling a digital product that is once off purchase, no renewal, no referral, no repurchase, no reorder. As simple as that. And it's a business you can work from home. You have internet. You have a smartphone. You have internet, a smartphone. You're on social media. This is 2025. You want to be making a digital income. Nowadays, I call myself a digital retiree. And that's the video I did this morning. Digital retiree. What does that mean? I came from analog. Now I am digital. Look at the way businesses are closing on the physical front. Look in your environment and see closed doors, closed business premises. What we thought were thriving businesses are closing. What is it? Four key factors. The global economy is different. No matter which country you are in the world, speak to anybody in America, speak to anybody in Canada, speak to anybody in South Africa, speak to anybody in London, in France, in Spain. And I'm talking about countries I have traveled to. I'm talking about places I have been to. All those people in those countries are telling you, the economy is different. America is different. Canada is different. The high cost of living. Speak to somebody in London. They'll tell you what they used to pay as house rent or what they used to pay as transport, running costs, living expenses have gone double by more than 100%. So if you're on only one source of income, how are you surviving? In in the past, we used to say there are some countries in Africa where you can even live and you live very well even if you're not working because there are people to support you. Now look at it this way. The people who would be supporting you are struggling financially. So they've gone to take care of their own issues. So who is going to take care of you? Let me say it. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to wake up and save yourself. This is for the mamas. This is for those people who say, hey, I want to find somebody who's going to help me pay bills. They will not be there. They are busy paying their own bills. Inflation is also biting at them. The high cost of living is biting at them. So if you're depending on somebody to come and sort you out, they will not even take your calls. You call, they don't answer. Nowadays, they even block your phone. I think you know that. Nowadays, they even block your phone. Nothing as good as being independent, self-sufficient. Nothing as good as knowing that you can pay your bills. I was in a place where I had bills piling up and I didn't know how I was going to pay them. When I realized I am the only one who can pay my bills, I have to wake up and do something. That is how, in June last year, I started my current digital marketing business. So, the benefit of running a home based business, it's you're learning skills, you have access to coaches and mentors, it's 100%, it's an American business, and you can market the education to anybody anywhere in the world. And anytime somebody purchases from you, the 100% profit is yours. Let me tell you, I had never understood the meaning of 100% profit until I had my first customer. My first customer was a $900 customer. That's when I understood the meaning of 100% profit. That's when I realized what is 100% profit. It simply means any of the four programs that I market, $100, $300, $600, or $900. Anytime the customer purchases any of these courses, you keep 100%. If you purchase the $100, that's the only one you can sell. If you purchase the 300, now you can sell 300 and 100. If you purchase the $600 program, now you can sell 600, 300, 100, and you're keeping the 100% profit. If your customer purchases the 900, the entire 900 is all yours. You're not sharing your profit with anybody. There is no referral, there is no recruiting. This is not network marketing. There is no upline, there is no downline. It's 100% commission coming directly to you. Now, somebody who's selling a physical product like this cannot get 100% profit because they will outprice themselves from the market. Now, if you look at Netflix, a digital television entertainment program, the same Netflix that's being watched in Finland, in Sudan, in South Africa, in Kenya, in Uganda, in America, in Japan, same Netflix is serving 300 million customers. Same Netflix. Now, the educational program we're talking about, will allow you to market to people from all over the world. Dadexil, which country are you in? Dadexil, which country are you in? So what you do, you go to the website, joycewawerudigital.com. You go to the website and you're going to find the different options that are available for you. You can start on any of the options that are available to you. Yeah. Please go to joycewawerudigital.com. There are many options that you can use there. Yeah. Dadexil, which country are you in? So this is education for social media, and you can start at any point. So I market 4 done for you digital programs. They come with master resale rights. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights, and you can now resell the same program over and over again, and it's 100% profit coming to you. Once you purchase once, you will now do exactly what I do. You create content, you have access to the coaches and mentors. So in other words, you're not on your own. I'll show you on the laptop some of the testimonies of people's success. Let's go to the laptop. I want to show you some of the testimonies of people's success. Yeah, let me show you some of the testimonies of people's success. Yeah. So this is inside the digital growth community. Worldwide, we are 52,600 people doing the exact same thing that I am doing. We are 52,600 people doing the exact same thing that I am doing. On the app right now, we are 92. It's a Saturday morning on this end, so we have fewer people. Now, let's see if people are winning. This says community classroom calendar. Now, let's look at wins. If you're nervous about going live, look at Kimberly. Kimberly got her first 900. Look at Kutala. I made a sale while minding my business. I love that. Laureen got a sale. Legacy 2.0, baby. There you go. Email list. Still running my biz during breaks. On 90-day sprint. There you are. You see, then 100. There you go. Fast sale. Can you see fast sale? You see, a few minutes ago, I'm the tortoise. Are you seeing the testimonies of people's success? Are you seeing leads? Look at the testimonies. Oh, wow. Here are the testimonies. There you go. These are people's testimonies. So you can acquire the same skills. You're acquiring new skills. You're learning education on how you can build a business. So can this be done? Yes. What does it take? It takes getting started. So how do you get started? You're going to come right here. You're going to find joycewawerudigital.com, joycewawerudigital.com. It's right here. It's right here. And then you're going to come to this page where you will type your email and then click yes. You will type your email and then click yes. Type your email, then click yes. Then you'll be inside the website, and inside the website, you're going to find so if you want to start on the Launchpad, that's the Launchpad. Let's see. So here are the 4 programs. These are the 4 programs. That's the Launchpad. That's the Passive Daily Pay. That's the Digital Mastery, and we have the Legacy Builder. Remember, I said you're getting certified as you do the business. You can get certified. Then here we have the Legacy Builder. That's the Legacy Builders program. That's the 4 income streams. You have 100, 300, 600, and 900. That is what the business setup looks like. That's the digital growth community. That's the Legacy 2.0. That's the Digital Mastery 2.0. Blueprint, and the Launchpad. They are all laid out for you, simple. Now, this is for you. This is the certification I was talking about. This is my profile. This is inside my website. The only difference between your website and mine is going to be the picture and the profile. It's going to be the picture and the profile. Actually, it's the same. Now look at it this way. In just 10 months, look at the testimonies of what has happened within the community. That's what has happened inside the community. We are over 50,000 members. It's an international business and you can work from anywhere in the world. We call it a done for you business. That's the entire business setup. Do you need tech skills to do what I'm doing? No. Can you do this at your convenience? Yes. Why do I love a digital business? Why do I love a digital business? One, I have acquired skills I didn't have. Honestly, I didn't even know how to set up a live. I didn't know how to create content. I'm not computer literate. Sometimes I look at the things I do nowadays, even reading email, getting an email was a challenge. I still type with one finger. Hi, Dorcas. Hello. Yes, I still type with one finger. So can you imagine? Now, the advantage with this business, the website is automated. It is working on autoresponders. When I discovered I don't need tech skills, I don't need to be computer literate, I said, this is what I wanted. I wanted simplicity. I tell people, if you see me doing something, I like simplicity. There is not algebra, there is no geometry, there is nothing complicated. You're not being told to talk to your relatives and friends. I know your relatives and friends don't want to support you. We know what happens. So you are now being given the opportunity to discover new skills and talents. Social media is waiting for you to conquer the world. There is somebody out there waiting to hear your story. We all have a story to tell. Why I come on live is there's somebody somewhere who needs to be inspired, who needs to be encouraged, who is where I was last year at a time like this, because I started my business in June last year. I was praying to God and asking God, show me something I can do from home. I did not want to go to employment. I did not want to go and pay office rent. I wanted convenience. God answered my prayer. Today I work from home. I have customers in Canada, America, Sweden, London, Finland, Angola, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Sudan, Somalia, Cameroon, Liberia, Sierra Leone. I've got customers even in countries I have never been to. Am I computer literate? No. Did I have a social media following? No. You don't need any of that. You can even do content even without showing your face. Hi, Tina. Good morning. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Dorcas. You're welcome if you're just coming in. My name is Joyce, and I've been sharing this morning how you can start a home-based business. You have a smartphone. You have good internet. You're willing to put in 2 to 3 hours a day. You're willing to be coached by $1 million mentors. My mentor, Michelle, is $1 million mentors. I am very well, Tina. God bless you, and thanks for asking. And how are you today? I'm very well. God bless you, and thanks for asking. Yes. So my mentor, Michelle, is $1 million mentor. Last year alone, Michelle did 4 million, 4 MUSD net of income. Yes. Yes, Tina. Yes. Yes. This is 2025. We are halfway through the year. Me, I keep asking, and yesterday I asked the same question. We're halfway through 2025. Have you achieved on your goals, the things you had said you want to achieve in 2025? Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Rube. How much is it to create website? Rube, the website comes done for you. Good question. Thank you for asking. Let me do a recap. Let me do a quick recap so that we are all together. Let me do this quickly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I market 4 done for you digital programs. It's an American educational course called the Legacy Builder Program. Legacy Builder Program will teach you what to do on social media. It's a course that teaches you how to brand yourself, how to position yourself, and how to maximize your presence on social media. You and me, we are already on social media. So why not get maximum benefit of being on social media? Why not learn the skills to maneuver on the streets of social media? So this is not algebra, geography, chemistry, physics, or maths. No, it's education specifically for social media skills. So you learn a few things. One, social media skills, digital skills, attraction marketing, content creation, how to brand yourself, You're going to learn all those skills, how to automate your business and to run a business on automations without you having to be the one to do the calling of customers. Here, you're not calling your customer. No, you're not calling the client or the customer. Good morning, Candy. Welcome. Now, the course content, you need three things. The actual program, the educational syllabus is beginner friendly, number one. Number two, you're getting certified. You get a certificate as a digital marketer, master reseller. Number two. Number three thing you're going to get, access to coaches and mentors. A mentor is somebody who has the result you want. My mentor, Michelle, has a result I want. In fact, I only want a quarter of what she has. I live like the Queen of England in Kenya. Yes. $4 million last year. Amazing. What does she do? She comes on live. She comes on live. She does 3 short videos every day. And she did $4 million last year. Do you need tech skills? No. Do you need to be computer literate? No. But you need to do the work. There is work to be done. There is work to be done. Yes. So I market for done for you programs. Each of them, you need the program, you need a website and a domain. You need 3 things. The actual educational program, you need a website, you need a domain, you need the 3 things together. The educational content or the program will sit on the website. The website will sit on the domain. When we talk about a domain is your PO box on the internet. A domain, your domain is your PO box on the internet. Your domain is your identity or your address. For me, my website, my domain, what I chose is joycewawerudigital.com. What I went for is joycewawerudigital.com. It's up here on my profile. You'll find it on my profile. So that's what I went for. My name, joycewawerudigital.com. Why digital? I used to be analog, so I'm now digital. Yes, digital. Yes. Now, the program, number 2, the website. The website is automated. The domain is your identity. So you need the 3 things together. Somebody asked me, what if your website is switched off? The question is, switched off by who? People who do those businesses where you wake up and you find the website was switched off, those businesses is because that was not your website. Somebody else was running the website. Now this is your website. This is your domain. This is your program. So you are the one with the information yourself. All right. So once of purchase, you own the program, you own the website, you own the domain. You purchase the program once, you get the master resell rights, which means you can now resell the same program over and over again. And anytime your customer purchases, it's 100% profit to you. Anytime your customer purchases, it's 100% profit to you. Thank you, Dorcas. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the hearts. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dorcas Nuts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. I really do. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, Dorcas. So you purchase the program once. You have the master resale rights. You can now resell the same course over and over again. And anytime your customer buys, you're keeping the 100% profit. Anytime your customer buys, you're keeping the 100% profit. It's like drilling an oil well or a water borehole. You do the assignment once. After that is to collect the water. After that is to collect the oil. But there are activities that you need to do to allow you to do the collection. What activities? Number 1, content creation. You're going to be creating content that can be faceless, that can be with your face. You'll be taught different ways of creating content. I had never done content creation. I'd never done lives. Let me tell you, I did not know what it takes. But the one thing I knew for sure is I needed to do something different. The bills were piling up. The old way of doing things was not working. I closed the 20-year-old business. I know what it means. It's not a simple thing to walk away from a business that you've built with, with your all for 20 years. I closed that business. I thought I was running a business. The business was running me. I know a lot of entrepreneurs right now are going through a difficult season. They're wondering, is this business going to last? Anybody who is going through that kind of a season, I'm just here to tell you, I passed through that season. And God sent me a business to do, a home-based business. I work online. It's my smartphone, my internet. I no longer need to go to work. I work from home, and it's 100% profit. It's 100% commission. There is no referral, no recruiting. You're not sharing your profit with anybody. You keep the entire profit. I'm grateful that I got started when I did, because I keep saying God answered my prayer. My words were two. I said, God, restore me, rebuild me. I said, God, give me something to do that will give me ease and grace. God answered my prayer. In the past, I used to pay workers' salaries. I used to pay office rent. I had an office in Nairobi, Kenya, Westlands, and the office rent was not, yeah, office rent was not small. Yes. Sometimes I shake my head. It gets to end month. I remember what I used to do, paying office rent, paying salaries for workers, supervising, monitoring stocks. My goodness. Today, you tell me about a business that has stocks. I just walk away whistling. I will walk away whistling, because that I have been there, done that, moved on. Good morning, Eve's Kind. How are you? Welcome. Yes. Anybody who's marketing physical products, anybody who is stocking, you have a business premises where you're paying office rent, shop rent, your physical products. Hey, you're strong. I market digital products. I market digital products. Once off purchase, you own the program. You can resell it over and over. No referral, no restocking, no repurchase, no reorder, nothing. What I purchased in June last year is what I am reselling today. It will be 1 year next month since I got started. It will be 1 year next month since I didn't have a social media following. I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. I just knew one thing. I've got to change my financial situation. I had bills piling up, and the only way I was going to deal with them was to roll up my sleeves and get work done. That's how I got started. So how much to get started? How much to get started? Website is $39 once off. Domain is $45 once off. Actual program is $100. That's the first program, called Launchpad. So the Launchpad is $184. You can now sell the program, which is inside your website. And anytime a customer purchases, you keep the $100. Where will you market? On social media. Another customer comes, another $100, all to you. Another customer, another $100. The full amount is yours. That's the meaning of 100% profit. In fact, it took me so long to understand the meaning of 100% profit. I was not grasping it. I couldn't get my head to wrap around the concept of 100% profit. Now I know what it means. I know the meaning of 100% profit. I know the meaning of 100% profit. Now, let's imagine in this month of May, you have 10 customers. Let's imagine in this month of May, you have 10 customers, and each of them buys 100. That's $1,000. Put aside the 800, use 200, upgrade yourself to the next level. The first level is $100, then 300, then 600, then 900. Thank you, Yves Kind. Thank you for the love. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciated. Thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you very much. Yes, it makes a difference. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the first level is Launchpad. Launchpad is $100. Blueprint is 300, 600, 900. So in total, this is $184, 384, 684, 984. The domain fee is plus or minus between $40 to $55. That's the only one that, based on the name you choose and the taxes in your country for the domain. So it's about the program is fixed price. The website is fixed. The only one that is different is the domain. Yeah. So total $184, 384, 684, $984. It's you who chooses which of the programs to start with. If you purchase the $100 program, that's the one you can resell. If you purchase the blueprint, you can now resell 300 and 100. If you purchase 600, now you can resell 600, 300, 100, and you're keeping 100% profit. If you purchase the $900 program, now you can resell 900, 600, 300, 100. Why do I love this business? That I can be doing something totally different, and a customer from a different part of the world will purchase. I have customers in Canada, America, Finland, Sweden, South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Cameroon, Angola. I have customers even in countries I have never been to. That's the power of running a digital online business, a social media driven business. You don't need tech skills. You don't need to be computer literate. It's, are you willing to learn a new skill? Are you learning to maximize on the time you're already spending on social media? I'm not talking about algebra, geometry, or complicated physics. No, no. It's skills for social media. You're learning digital skills. You're learning social media skills. You're learning content creation, attraction marketing. Today, if you've not upgraded on your skills over the last 3 years, then you could be losing relevance. People want somebody who is updated. Why does your iPad update itself? Why does your laptop update itself? Why does your smartphone update itself? When did you last update on your on your skills? Your telephone, your iPad, your laptop is updating itself on software. How about you? So I love this business because you're acquiring new skills. You're updating on yourself. You're becoming relevant to the online space. Let me tell you, as long as you have a new skill, as long as you have a skill, that one can keep you going for years. So keep upgrading on new skills. Any question before I leave the live? Any question before I leave the live? So this has been the 9 a.m. live. This has been the 9 a.m. live. I come on live at 9 a.m. and at 5 p.m. in the evening. So this has been the 9 a.m. live, local Kenyan time, 9 a.m. If there is any question, clarification, something you've not understood, I'm here to take your questions. I'm here to share my story. Somebody somewhere could be where I was last year, looking for something to do. Somebody could be on this live and they're saying, I would love something to do. I had closed the 20-year-old business. I was looking for something to do. If that's you, then I come on live to inspire, to encourage, to let you know if I can do this, you can do this. I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. Honestly, I was looking for something to do. I did not want to go to employment. I was due for retirement. Who was going to employ me? Who was going to, and I was not going to pay office rent, salaries on a traditional business. No, I didn't want to do that. I had run that kind of a business for over 20 years. I was not going to do that again. I wanted a breath of fresh air. I love the fact that I work from home. I no longer commute. It's my internet, my smart device, and my home and my time. That's it. I'm working from home. I am working from home. Nowadays, I see people who are, I look around my area, everywhere I go, I'm just seeing businesses closing, shops closing, businesses closing. Huh? Every other day, something is not adding up. It's not adding up. Businesses are closing every other day. Business owners are going through a difficult time. It's not business as usual. No, it's business unusual. And you see, when I see an entrepreneur just clinging on to what they know, because that's what I did. I was clinging on a business. I thought I was running a business. The business was running me. I was clinging on. I was holding on. I didn't know it is time to let go. The decision to let go of a 20-year-old business. Mama mia. Because I kept saying, what else can I do? I don't know anything else. But God's grace, God sent me. God sent me a business I can work from home. God answered my prayer. I wanted legit. I wanted long term. I was looking for a pension plan. I wanted flexibility. I wanted my true value. Now my business is 100% profit. I'm not recruiting anybody. I'm not referring anybody. I get to work from home. It's my cake and I eat it. God is gracious. If you're that person who's been looking for something to do, you're wondering, what can you do? And you think this is something you would like to consider, do get onto my profile. Start by following me. Send me an email inside the website, joycewawerudigital.com. Send me an email. Let's get you started. All right. I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you for being on the live. I'm really grateful for your time, your interactions. Thank you, Eunice. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Appreciated. Thank you, Yuskind, for the love, for the hearts. Thank you, Rehoboth Springs, DC. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Candy, for your feedback. For each one, thank you, thank you, thank you. For each one of you, I say, God bless you. I say, thank you. It's a weekend, it's a Saturday, it's a new day. It's a new day, it's a Saturday, it's a weekend. I wish you a beautiful weekend. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful rest. If you're going to be taking a rest, if you're going to be taking a break, I wish you a lovely, lovely weekend. And I'll see you this evening at 5 p.m. by God's grace, or on to Monday morning, 9 a.m., or on to Monday morning, 9 a.m., because I've got lots and lots of activities that I'll be doing the rest of the day. I don't know if I'll be able to do the 5, but I'll make sure I do that. I'll do my very best to be on the 5. So for each one of you, God bless you. Thank you, thank you. And do have yourself a beautiful, fabulous Saturday. God bless you and bye-bye. Thank you and bye-bye.